Sup, y'all? It's your boy Tone Bangles. Shout out to the LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media's Row. And shout out to Marlo's Corners. And speaking of Marlo Corner, man, big shout out to the homie Trey X, man. He called a hell of a fight tonight. Man, if you guys wasn't there, you should have been there, man. It's always good commentary at Marlo's Corner every time the fight is on. It was a great fight tonight. First undercard match that I caught at first was the Bermane Stiverne versus Joe Joyce fight, and to be honest, it kind of went out like it went out the way it was. Most people thought it would. I honestly didn't think it went out there until the weigh-ins. Once I seen Stiverne came in at 272 pounds, man, I was like, yeah, man, it's gonna be an early night, man. It's gonna be a real early night. So Joe Joyce stopped Stiverne in the 6th round. Via TKO, but man, Stiverne was getting the shit knocked out of him, man. He was just getting hit left and right. Good job for Joe Joyce. However, Joe Joyce should not ever in his life, don't ever name drop Luis Ortiz again, because from what I've seen tonight, obviously you're not ready, and obviously Abel Sanchez is right. You're not ready, man. I wasn't impressed, bro, because as fat as and as short and as much less of a reach as Bermane Stiverne had, he was still connecting with those left hooks and right hooks every time he slugged. Every time. And I didn't really see no defense from him, man. But as I said, and Stiverne, man, oh my God, dog. He wasn't even, I didn't see no head movement. I've seen more head movement on the motherfucking, listen, I seen more head movement on the Statue of Liberty, dude. That no head movement at all. He was just getting hit left and right, waiting for Joe Joyce to hit him 4 or 5 times just to swing his counter right hand and his counter left hook. Stiverne can't lay down. You know what, Bermane? This should be your last hoorah. At this point, man, at this point, you just collecting checks, man. But I think you should hang it up. You're 40 years old. You have nothing else to prove, man. You've been to the top, the mountaintop. I'm pretty sure you ain't never going back there again. So, man, quit while you got your health. Sit down, man. Enjoy this last money you do got and invest it well and spend time with your family. All right, now, however, onward to the Chris Eubanks versus James Degale fight. Now that, I had Chris Eubanks winning by split decision. I didn't expect for him to beat the hell out of James Degale like that, man. Don't get me wrong, James Degale was giving his best shot, but then by the second and third round, man, he was, you know what I'm saying? He was Lance Armstrong. He was on his bicycle. Oh, man. And it was basically an ass whipping for 12 rounds. Just 12 rounds of pure ass whipping by Chris Eubanks Jr. Congrats to Chris Eubanks Jr. It was a great match. Good win for him. Very good win for him. It puts him back in the talks of things. Not immediate talks, but soon talks. Very soon future talks. But congrats on him. He did himself well tonight, and I hope he takes care of himself. This your boy Tone Bangles. Shout out to the LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media's Row, and shout out to Marlo's Corner. Salute, family.